Steve Balson for the East Coast Conference. We're here with the ECC Coach of the Year in men's basketball, Chris Casey of the champion CW Post Pioneers, defending champion now 2 in a row. Not a bad start in your career at CW Post, 2 straight wins, 2 seasons. Talk a little bit about your team and what you feel they accomplished this year.
Well, I think, there's 2 things that strike me about our team. The first thing is they work. If you come and see any of our practices, there's very few minutes during practice where they don't have their foot on the gas and they're working. And I think the other thing that strikes me about our team is we have a high level of togetherness. These guys, you don't get a lot of groups where no one really cares who gets the credit. They have a one-for-all, all-for-one mentality, and they're interested in winning the games. That's what they're interested in. They're not interested in the individual accolades. So, those have been, outside of the actual game of basketball and performing, those have been 2 major attributes for us all year.
Your team has won 8 games in a row now, 15 out of the last 16. Do you feel you're playing where you want to be heading into the next stage of your postseason in the NCAA tournament?
Well, my guys will tell you that I'm never happy with the way we're playing, but I like the way we're playing. I like our defense right now. I think we're defending a little bit better. And I think we're getting, today we got contributions from a number of guys. Steph was terrific, obviously, but, Toll was outstanding. Our big guys in the front court were outstanding. So I like that. I like that. We have to have 2 good days of practice, though, going into the tournament.
I wanted to talk a little bit about your team defense. Yesterday you played a very different type of game against Dowling College. Really wanted to pound the half-court game. Very disciplined team coached by Steve Hayne at Dowling College, as opposed to the up-and-down game with Bridgeport today. How did you feel your team reacted to the changes in game plan?
I think we did a good job with it. They're hard to play against them. They're well coached, and they kind of grind you out and they defend you. And the thing that we try to stress with our team is that good teams and who are successful this time of year can play both tempos. They can slow it down and play in the half court when they need to, and they can also get up and down when they need to. And I think you saw some of that today and yesterday. We got some limited transition opportunities yesterday. Today we got some transition opportunities, but we were able to slow it down and play in the half court too.
Let's break down the key components of your team. First, the guard play. Obviously, you have quite a tandem that can put a lot of points up on the board in Tobin Carberry and Steph Bonneau.
Yeah, the thing that they do well is, and Steph did a great job in the second half. We talked about it at halftime. They were running 2-3 guys out. So he became a facilitator in the second half and got guys shots and got guys open looks around the basket. And the same with Tobe. And I always believe in basketball as a coach, good guards make you look smart. They make you look like you know what you're doing, and those guys definitely do.
You have a very young, very athletic tandem in the front court between Charles McCann, Tyon Williams, the ECC Rookie of the Year, and Vaughn Allen, who's only a sophomore. Talk a little bit about that front line. Are they overlooked sometimes because of the great guard play?
They're not overlooked by us on our team, that's for sure. They do a lot of things to help us win. They give us some depth. We get performances from different guys every night in the front court, and I know our guards appreciate what they do. We talk all the time. Steph isn't able to do what he does in Toe unless they're setting screens, and getting open shots. And we always talk about that. When Toe drills a 3 off one of our sets, the basket is really the guys who sets the screen.
You've just completed the ECC tournament in your 2nd season. Your overall record now stands at 44-15. Where do you feel the program is in terms of where you want it to be and where it goes in the future?
Well, we kind of take things one day at a time. Obviously we want to win every game. That's important to us. But the long-term goal is to continue to be a team that competes in the league every year for the championship. The team that continues to compete to get in the NCAA tournament. Those are obviously in our mind all the time, but we really try to stress one day at a time, do your work every day, play hard every day, be a good teammate, have a good attitude every day, and if you do that, good things will happen.
Well, good things have happened to the CW Post Pioneers, winning their 7th championship between the history of the New York Collegiate Athletic Conference and the East Coast Conference, 4th in the last 5 years and 2nd straight under Coach Chris Casey, the 2012 Men's Basketball Coach of the Year. Congratulations and good luck in the NCAA tournament. Thanks very much, Coach. For the ECC, this is Steve Balson.